Hey YouTube, pardon my horrible camera, my guy modishness. I actually am going to bed. I just got done with a huge weekend with my girlfriend. And I didn't shave this morning, so I figured I wouldn't dress today. Or just in my normal clothes today because it was a big. We had to get her down to the bus stop. But, so, just getting home and all that stuff. I decided to read some articles because you got this huge debate in Michigan about whether same-sex couples should marry. And I'm reading these, and I have to vlog about this because I just had an amazing week and a half with the most amazing person ever. You know, I've been happier than I have in a long time. It's actually why I haven't posted in a while because I've been getting this up. We're getting this vacation in, and that's why today I look like crap and seeing, well, that's enough of the ranting behind look. Um, so Michigan, we all know all the dealings in Michigan, the fact that the ban was deemed unconstitutional, but then the stay was held, and all that. Now, I want to address the people who aren't affected by this, the people who are holding the ban down, or trying to keep the ban. Look, I don't affect you because of who I love. I love her a lot. And if I want to marry her, it's not going to affect you. It's not going to affect the next person. There won't be a rain of hellfire on Michigan because people love each other. I mean, hell, half of us aren't even Christian out there. Or more than that. This is ridiculous. You know? I love who I love. I've had friends this weekend look at me, friends who've known me for 20 plus years, look at me, look at her, and tell her that, you know, they've never seen me this happy. And, they're confused a little bit. My girlfriend's trans as well, so sorry, hon, if I out you. Please forgive me. But I'm posting this in the middle of the night, horrible makeup, just because I have to rant about this. Because here I have this girlfriend that I love deeply. You know, I'm in a situation that I'm happy for once. As I said, I have friends 20 plus years that sitting here, maybe a little less than 20, but no, I have to be close to 20 actually. For almost 20 years they've been friends with me, and they sit here and they tell me that I'm happy. People who know me saying that I'm glowing with cheer, they can tell that I'm in a better mood. That, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even do this video. The only people who are going to even watch this aren't the ones I'm talking to, because we know, we all know that we love. It's not us that's being, or it's us that are being held down. The people out there who think that marriage should just be between a man and a woman, cis man, cis woman, however you want to look at it. I want you to understand, it takes a lot to come out. I mean, a lot. It takes a lot to be who you are. But beyond that, if you really look at it, if you really think about it, We hide who we are. Some of us for a long time. I hid who I was for 22 years before I came out as trans. It wasn't another 2 years before I came out as pansexual. I hid how I loved, how I identified. It nearly killed me a number of times. I mean, how it destroyed my health. It destroyed and stressed me out. All this stuff. It kills us to be in that closet. But when we get out, we face discrimination, face prejudice. I just spent a week and a half, in the most amazing relationship. I've been dating her since February. It's a long distance relationship. But this has been heaven for me this week and a half. And I would love for one day to be able to walk down that aisle with her and say I do and spend the rest of my life with her. And I don't have to have marriage for a relationship, but honestly, I wouldn't mind. But people want to be greedy, want to be selfish. They want to, I guess they want to be exclusive. I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize it. Rationalize what's so wrong with the two of us being in love that there's laws against us marrying. But it stresses me out. It's not the only right side I'm acting. Trust me, a lot of trans people, a lot of trans people lack a lot of rights. We have a lot of rights that we need to talk about beyond that. Even, you know, all the LGBT community has more than just marriage rights, but the thing is, we can't get any of it done if we don't get some of it done. And being kicked, being beaten down, being held to the ground, drowning in our sadness. I have family in Michigan. Family I help out, family I love. Who support me. I have friends here. Michigan's my home. But I'm told because of how I'm born, who I am. I'm told because I, myself, and the woman I love, one day both will be women. Even if we weren't, even if we're just like a regular gay couple, it doesn't matter. All this love. And we sit here, fight for our rights, just to love. The fact that I've touched happiness. I've had happiness in my arms. Felt warm inside for the first time in decades. Decades. Well, a friend of mine from high school, and I've been graduating since 2002, so 12 years now. So, see, 16, yeah, a friend of mine for almost 20 years looks at me and says, looks at me and looks at her and says, thank you, I've never seen her this happy. the warmth inside, that warmth I've been lacking all my life. It's overwhelming. It made me cry tears of joy. And after she went back home, caught up on my news and reading the comments, makes you realize there's a lot of people who hate me because of that. Or not me, myself, but hate the community. You people understand that. Oh, I hate my child. Understand that I'm not going to affect you. I want to just live my life happily. Not. My life doesn't affect you. It's my own. How I live it, everything. I can choose who I fall in love with. I can choose my gender identity. I can't tell now probably because 5 o'clock shadow. I threw on a coat and a hat just because I was embarrassed because I didn't want to shower and put makeup on. But I'm 8 months in hormones or so. 7 months or whatever, I don't know. Don't want to do math now. I came out 2 years ago and no, right then my rights ended. The fact that I'm in a relationship that's not your stereotypical conventional Christian relationship, my rights were taken away. The fact that, not like everyone else, I'm a minority, my rights get taken away. People, treat humans like humans. Treat us like you treat yourself, like you treat your own kid, like you treat anyone else. Just because we love differently, or we look differently, just because some of us identify as a female, or identify as a male, or identify as neither. You know, just because we're different doesn't make us, and doesn't make us a monster. Doesn't even make us a freak. It's my least favorite word in the English language, freak. How I was born is how I was born. Just like you were born how you were born. You need to end this hate. I don't know what to say to people. End it. I tried to educate to end it. But here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this a few times through the week. This is going to be a call to everyone. To everyone out there. We will end the hate. I have a plan. I wasn't going to talk about the plan for a while. But now rambling for 14 minutes. Maybe it's time. I'm going to start a project. A program. Where our goal is going to be to fight bullying with success. I don't know why I'm going to start doing stuff for this yet. But we need to do something. Because our kids are being bullied. Our adults are being bullied by the law. And not just the LGBT community. But nerds, geeks. People who are different. People with learning disabilities. People who just dress differently. You know? Instead of giving in to the bullying, instead of allowing the bullying, here's what I want to do. I'm going to start a network. I'm going to start a network of businesses, of YouTubers, of websites, of everything. We're going to band together. If you were ever bullied in your life, let me know. Get the message to me. Bans, anything. We are going to work together to actually end it. We fight it with words. We fight it with this. It doesn't matter. We need to fight it with success. We need to come together not just as the LGBT community, but as the human society. You know, I remember being words. I remember being bullied just because I was smart. I remember being bullied because I played Dungeons and Dragons. No, I remember being bullied because I dressed different. How I walked was different. How I acted was different. I was bullied for so many reasons. So were a bunch of my friends. But here's the thing. Some of us never got the chance of success because of the bullies. Some of us, the bullies did win. Some of us, society kicked us while we were down. Some of us, fate did. I was born trans. I was born not straight. My father died when I was 18. I was a geek. I was a nerd. I gamed way more than I probably should have. I was too smart for my own good. Everything would knock me down, kick me while I was on the ground. But we can fight this. All of us. Instead of just breaking off into our own little groups for fighting bullies, let's team up. You know, this might be a term that goes over a lot of your heads, but this is our peach tree meeting here. You know, conference beneath the peach tree. Gather together, all of us, not just small groups fighting their own battle. All of us fighting one. Our enemies won't be able to take us down then. We'll be too strong. Fight bullying with success. Help each other compensate for the losses that you suffer. You have a friend who doesn't have all their rights because they're trans. Help them by reaching out and making sure they get what's theirs. You're born in a poor family. Someone can help you. Or hopefully someone can help you to be able to reach for your dreams or go to college. You're a geek, you're a nerd. Use that intelligence. Our weapons are what we were given, not our disadvantages. These are strengths of ours. Hold them dear to your heart. They are your tools, they are your weapons. The battlefield is life. That battlefield will be the face of success. Make sure the bullies don't win. I'll post more later about this. I promise. Now that the information's out there, let's be successful about this. Let's not let the hate win. Let's get equal rights across the board and fight the bullies both in the school and in the workplace. The bullies both in the private sectors and on Capitol Hill. Put aside our political thoughts. Put aside who we are. Let's band together and become whole. Not a bunch of communities, but one community. The meek. We're supposed to inherit anyways. Let's actually succeed. Now, I'm not condoning violence. I'm saying that right now. I'm not saying fight a war. I'm saying financially, successfully, anything. You have a talent. We all do. All talents are skills. Skills that we were lucky enough to be able to learn quickly. Musicians out there, put together charity concerts to fight bullying. Put together charity concerts to help those in need in your area. Artists, band together paintings that symbolize our struggle, no matter what ours is to you. No, paintings, sell paintings to raise money to fight bullying in your area. Entrepreneurs, start banding together and helping us, our community, the nerds, the geeks, the LGBT community, the poor, anyone who's shoved down by those who depress us. Let's band together this time, okay? Instead of fighting a bunch of small battles in a single war, as a bunch of small factions, let's band together as one army. An army whose weapon will be success. I guess that's what I want to say tonight after reading all those hateful comments about how I'm a sin, about how what's wrong with the world. All I want to do is love someone. I guess being different is still viewed evil in the eyes of many. Well, let's prove we're not evil. Let's prove we're us, that we're strong. I guess that's all I want to say tonight. Y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to y'all in the future. Bye.